No, Spike. Jack, where are you?
I'm not here.
Where?
I'm not here.
I see you.
Yeah.
What are you doing in there?
I'm just doing it in the house.
Yeah, you're in the rabbit house.
Yeah.
Should we get the bunny a treat?
Get for me?
You want to get, should I get you a treat?
Okay. Okay, where's the bunny?
That's cute. Let's give them some fresh hay. Just a little bit, because we're going to move them soon. Yep, you heard it. We're going to move them. So this is the colony that Trish helped me put together. The willows, they kept getting eaten. And not enough water. Apparently willows are water-loving plants. So most of the willows are dead. That's trying. They have, right here, dug a burrow. They found a weak spot in the wire. Hi. Hi.
Hi.
They found a weak spot in the wire and have now dug a burrow under the ground by my utility boxes. Yeah, like where the power and cable come in. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. So they've got to go out. The chickens need to go in because, let's face it, this is a chicken coop. The goats? The goats are gone. We had goats for about 2 days. I don't even care. They are just so cute. It makes me happy. That's a pear tree. Wow. Wow. That goat's really going to town. I wish they would eat the sunflowers. But they're pretty. And they're fun. And they're quiet. Chickens need to come in here. The rabbits need to go back in the greenhouse. But the chickens have kind of taken over the greenhouse. Let me show you. They were roosting on my clothesline, so I had to take that down. When you go to take your laundry down off your clothesline, but your chickens seem to think it's their place to roost. Now they like to roost up here, which means that they do that in here and that all over my planting trays. In the off season, this greenhouse becomes, oh, it's too bright, becomes storage for all the miscellaneous spring planting things. So I often put cages in here. This is the dog kennel I built. You guys remember that? Yeah, he figured his way out. I need to throw away all the old plastic from last year. The regular plastic from Home Depot that just loves to crack after a day in the sun. So I've got a lot of work to do to prep my animals for the winter, and I just keep putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, and stress paralyzed thinking about what to do with them. That's the cage I built for the chickens, the tractor to run them around in good weather and in times of grass.
It's very hot.
That is not approved for winter. No. We are a little bit too cold to just put them in something like that. So I've got some ideas. I'm going to clean things up. I'll show you what I have planned. This might be obvious to some people, but for me, I just have to go through the experience before I can learn. Look around your surroundings for any wasp nests before you climb a ladder and make a lot of noise with a hammer. And if you don't have any bug spray, this works too. get to use my favorite homestead tool, my favorite tool, the staple gun. How long did I live without a staple gun before I realized just pow, 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 staple it. This chicken is so dumb. It just keeps getting itself stuck. Okay, do you want help or not? Oh, you guys are heavy. Ah, it's stuck. Oh, sorry, babes. Sorry, rabbits. Oh, they're heavy. Ow, pinched myself. Okay, a couple hours later, it's done. The rabbit house is done. Do you ever start a project and you're just not thrilled with your idea, but you just keep pushing because this is what you've come up with? This should work. If you try hard enough, it will work. I kind of feel like that's what I'm doing here with this black tarp. I don't want to ruin it by puncturing holes in it to fasten it down. Fasten it down. I know for sure these clamps are not going to do justice in the winter. And I've got to get it clamped down all over the place. I kind of did it this way, hoping the rain would wash the tarp because it looks pretty gross. Anyways. But, no, don't drink the water. Don't drink the water. Overall, I do like having the rabbits in here. I like this kind of setup. I have a compost pile that I can clean up stuff and throw it in. I put the buck's cage over there so he pees directly into it later when we're not breeding. We are breeding right now. I like that I can have those there. The babies can access them. I've kind of chicken wired off places where I don't want them to dig and burrow. They have their nesting boxes if they choose to use them. What are we doing with the pancakes? I love just throwing things in here to them. Throwing hay, throwing sunflowers, throwing willow branches, throwing banana peels. And they have their water. Giant water. So it is much cooler in here. This is broken. This says like 95 degrees. It's not 95 degrees in here. I like how I have all these shelves to put crap on. I like that I can still have these shelves for growing plants, obviously not with the black top. That would be next spring. We would put something clear on. But I like this setup. I do. I like having these guys in here. Well, that's all for today, folks. Thanks for tuning in to Mama Grows. Make sure you grow something today, even if it's yourself.